In this video, I'm going to be demonstrating how to perform the Pilates Roll Up. This is an exercise which will involve the entire body. It's a strengthening exercise for the entire body and with a specific focus on the core muscles. You will start this on the ground in a laying position, but not in a very comfortable laying position because you'll need to keep your feet dorsiflexed, so you want your toes to come towards you, point towards your face, and you want to lay all the way back on the ground. So make sure that you have a comfortable mat or a comfortable surface to be on. And from this position, the first thing I'm going to do after my feet are dorsiflexed, so toes pointing towards my face, from this position, number 2 is I'm going to tighten my core, because what we're going to do is we're actually going to sit up, but in a roll-up technique, which I'll emphasize in a second. So dorsiflex the feet, toes towards you, tighten your core, prepare yourself for being about to raise your body from the ground. Number 3 is point arms forward. Once you have those 3 things going for you, what we're going to do is roll the spine up towards the feet. And then reverse the exact same movement. Now, why emphasize the roll up over the sit up? The sit up could look more like something like this, more straight. We want to actually engage the different areas of the core. We want to engage the different areas of the back and of the spine. So you want to really try and do this while first thing that should move is your head. After your head moves, your upper back should move. After your upper back moves, your mid back area should move. From there, the last part is your maybe lower back bend, using your core to really create that bend and also protect your lower back and your spine. And then the final stage is just to raise all the way up and touch your toes. And then the reverse action, laying back down, is not going to be straight and linear like we said with the sit-up, where the sit-up is pretty linear, straight, and then drop down. We do not want that. So the same way we rolled up, from this position, we're going to slowly roll away. So first come first is the lower back's going to go on the ground. Again, use your core to create that bend. So first the lower back, and then the mid back, and then the upper back, and then you're going to finish with your head where it can rest on the ground. And then you would just simply from there rest for a second, take a breath, and go for your next repetition. So head first, then upper back. Always focus on creating that arch, that bend, which is the Pilates roll up, and then the lower back all the way to touch my toes, and then roll back down, slowly, lower back, mid back, upper back, shoulder blades, and my head can rest. So it's a core exercise. It's a real full body exercise. I maybe didn't emphasize enough the importance of that dorsiflex, of toes pointing at you. By performing that, all of your leg muscles are engaged, your feet are engaged, your toes are engaged, your hip muscles are engaged. By performing this dorsiflex, you will see your quads are engaged, your hip flexors, your core, simply by holding yourself in this roll-up position and really focusing on that bend, your muscles, your spine. It's a fantastic way to improve your range of motion in your spine, improving your core strength and stability, and a great way to challenge your entire body and help you learn your body, learn maybe where you have some deficiencies, disbalances in certain areas, and really the main focus here should be on performing it correctly. So start by getting one right, one where you really feel that rolling movement, that rolling exercise, not being linear like I showed that a normal sit-up might look like and might feel like. Here we're focusing on the roll movement when you go towards your toes and the roll movement when you go back towards the ground, the resting area. So that's the Pilates roll-up exercise. Please take your time, focus on technique, and you will find it incredibly beneficial.
If you found this video useful and want to see more like this, make sure you subscribe below and don't forget to hit the notification bell.